My name is Joel. I'm a landscape designer. My partners and I have a business philosophy. You've got to love what you do, and you've got to treat your clients like family. And that's how we get repeat customers. Well, that and a wicked office party.
We know the leads from previous work. We took on their front yard 2 years ago.
We got lots of compliments from neighbors and friends. So we decided that when we do the backyard, we'll have them do it again.
So what exactly is the problem with the backyard?
We have a good sized backyard, and we never really utilized it.
3 things that the client doesn't like about their backyard. The retaining wall. It's a pressure-treated, dated timber wall that spans the whole backyard. The planting plan is a little overgrown and scrubby and ready for an overhaul. I think just the lack of anything being there and lack of interest. It's just wide open lawn with one tree. The leaves are definitely looking to create more privacy.
We love reading, so we're going to put in a reading nook as well.
As for the overall style,
we would love to have an extension of what's inside, which is very contemporary.
It's actually an interesting combination between a sort of 50s style, but then it has an arts and craft element to it with the squares.
and we're going to do our best to work with the great features in this yard, including this locust tree.
Do you want the locust?
Yes.
But everything else, we're going to rebuild. Better, stronger, and faster.
There's so many exits. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of French doors. So we have to pull them all together. So it would be great to create a few different areas for them to entertain in. The main patio will be in this area, focusing on the locust, which would be a great viewing garden off their kitchen.
Right, and then they have their dining room here, so I guess, some kind of patio to spill out from there.
So this would be like a separate Zone 2 entertainment area, if you want to call it that.
Yep. And then I guess the third thing they're looking for, where do you think might be a great idea for the reading nook?
That'd be a perfect place for the reading nook.
Yeah, and it's a good sized yard that it can probably handle accommodating all those things.
I think so. And I think removal of this retaining wall, because I think it only slopes up about 2 feet. So I think we should propose maybe just having that slope down.
I love it when that happens, because as opposed to looking at this blunt retaining wall, you're looking at this flow of earth, which could be beautifully planted with plant material.
That's right, and also just the expense of replacing that retaining wall with another. We put that money towards something architectural in the garden.
Yep.
And also there's some grading issues, so we're probably going to put decking in rather than stone terraces just to keep the costs down.
Actually, there could be a really nice blend here between natural flagstone, man-made stone, and decking, so that the wood could help sort of warm things up.
We also want to delineate this vast space with screens to give it a more human scale. So out with the old and in with the new. We got rid of that retaining wall that was bugging us. Now to turn our attention to plants in this huge space.
I love this idea of having plants sort of in between the
Breaking up the rooms.
Yeah, breaking up the rooms. I love the idea that this actually could be something like a Japanese lace,
Right.
Japanese maple.
I guess the
something
key
like
decision is to decide whether they're going to be upright or leaping growth or a lace leaf Japanese maple.
Perfect structure.
These are all existing cedars. They healthy?
Really healthy.
And making
Cedars
for a
on
nice
this side.
wall.
Some people might have chosen to take the locust out, but we wanted to keep the key design elements in this design and remove some of the shrubs that weren't of any use to us, really.
I think this area over here could make for a very nice sort of perennial garden.
I agree.
I do too. The Ioannis coloratus can still be liaceous. I think that'd
Those
be
would
a
be
good
nice.
sort of combo for that area.
If you just pull that out of your head, that's amazing.
I just think like that.
You're a savant.
That triad is a sure win.
I can't wait to see
As long
this.
as Alan likes it.
Yeah, looks good.
Next, another tough decision.
We don't want the brown one. We don't want the taupe.
Where'd you like it?
Right here. How's it looking? Looking great. I guess the goutweed is going to be a bit of a hassle coming out.
Is that this stuff?
That's the variegated stuff. Extremely invasive, so if we don't get it all, it'll bounce back and wreck what we're trying to do. Well, all of this is coming out. Oh, yeah, Kevin, nice work. Where's the chainsaw?
You know what? Maybe you want to just push it so it doesn't fall on their fence.
Watch it. Let's do more. Let's do that one. Winning the war against trees. The only thing I guess that would be reasons for concern are the roots of the locust. So I guess when you start digging, we'll find out.
The amount of damage that we're doing to these roots shouldn't cause a tree any harm, but they decide patios in this spot. I'm just the one that makes them.
Tree's gonna be fine.
I hope.